Hello, what is up you guys? My name is Summer Penny. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing some makeup therapy and I'm going to tell you guys 9 things that I do to feel more confident and to be that bad bitch that I know I am. Don't always feel like it, not always confident, it's not always there, but that's why we practice it, right? It's a practice so that it's there for us when we need it. Why 9 things? Because I couldn't think of 10. So maybe you could help me with that and we could do it together to come up with a 10th thing. But I've got 9 things that I do to help you feel more confident. Let's get to it. I'm going to be doing a pink makeup look using my brand new P. Louise chapter book. It's all pink eyeshadows, blushes. We also have some bronzers and highlights. I got it as a gift for my birthday from my mom. And I'm just so excited to really play with some bright pinks. I'm having such a good Saturday. I slept in and woke up rested, went to the gym. I had to do a bunch of cardio because I didn't do it earlier in the week. I just lost track of the days, honestly. So I just had a really productive workout, cardio, steps, came home, went for a walk, and I hit my goal of 10,000 steps, actually more than 10,200 at like 2 in the afternoon. So yeah, just a really productive day. So I'm feeling good. Now I'm gonna do makeup and a video, so you know, the vibes. Number 1, say it with conviction. So when you're doing your normal like wishes onto yourself or affirmations, whatever you call it, say it with conviction. I am smart. I am so smart. I am kind. I am such a good friend. Say it with conviction. The more you say it, and the more you say it to yourself, like with fierce compassion and conviction like that, the more you'll begin to believe it. I have like a little set of things that I say on the way to shift, on the way to my job on the ambulance. That helps me. And then I have, you know, my other things that I say and wish onto myself. So for me, some of mine are, may I operate from my principles of fairness. May I feel safe and secure. And I say those with a hand on my heart. But other ones like, I am smart. I am kind. I am a good friend. I love supporting my friends. You know, with conviction. The more you say it, the more you do it, the easier it'll feel, the less awkward and uncomfortable it'll feel, and you'll truly begin to believe it. And that will help your overall confidence when you believe what you say to yourself. After all, the relationship with yourself is the longest one you'll ever have, so treat her well. Number 2, watch yourself get dressed in the mirror. Literally, like that might sound weird, but hear me out. Watch yourself get dressed in the mirror because bodies are meant to crease and fold and roll and dimple. And when you watch yourself get dressed in the mirror, you're gonna see how your body moves naturally and normally through everyday movements. Just watch yourself put on your jeans and your bra and your shirt. Watch your body fold and roll and dimple because that is what your body looks like. Like bodies are meant to move. They're meant to do all of those things. So of course it's going to move and roll and fold and dimple and crinkle. Like, there's nothing wrong with it. It's beautiful. So watch yourself get dressed. And honestly, the more you see yourself and how you look naturally, the less alarming it is when someone takes a photo of you bent over to pick up your shoe. You know what I mean? The pictures that people take of you and you're like, oh my God, do I look like that? You look like that for 1 second in time, you know? So watch yourself get dressed, see yourself move, and tell yourself that she looks cute. I have been on both spectrums where I have been like cardio bunny skinny and then, you know, a BMI index of greater than 30 telling me that I'm obese. So even when I was in a bigger body, I still watched myself get dressed. I still watched myself change and put on clothes in the mirror. And I still loved her. That body was just as valuable and just as worthy. And I truly loved her, and I still did like self-love practices with that body. Watching myself get dressed helped me love the body I was in and love my body in every phase that it has been in. Number 3, for every negative thing you say to yourself or about yourself, you have to replace it with 3 positive things. For example, if your internal dialogue is like, I'm so stupid, so about your psyche or your ego, then you need to say 3 positive things about yourself. Another example would be like if you're like, oh my god, my thighs look so ugly in shorts, then you say 3 positive things about your physical body. The Gottmans, Dr. Julie and John Gottman, say it's a 1-to-5 ratio. So for every 1 negative thing in your marriage or 1 negative thought you have about your spouse, you should replace it with 5 positive ones. And they say that it takes 5 positive interactions to every 1 negative interaction. The same should be with a relationship with ourselves. For every mean thing you say about yourself, replace with 3 positive things. I know what it's like, and I know I've been there when you've thought, I can't think of 1 nice thing to say about myself. But I promise you, the more you do it, the easier it gets, and the quicker you can rat off things about yourself because you become that bad bee. Number 4, get creative and express yourself creatively. Creativity is super important for your mental health, and it's obviously going to affect your confidence when your mental health is in a better state. Creativity is fun, it's explorative, it's expressive. Getting the creative juices flowing is going to do amazing for your confidence. Whether that's painting, an outfit, makeup, anything, dancing, get creative. There's so many different ways you can express yourself. Number 5, book a photo shoot. Now I know budget might be another thing, right? Not everyone can afford to go and spend like $3,000 on a photography experience. I will say though, if you do have money to spend on yourself, definitely book that photo shoot with that photographer that has the makeup artist that they work with. You get your hair done, your makeup done, you get to shop from the VIP, like closet, outfits. It's a beautiful pampering experience. And obviously when you get done up like that, you're gonna feel confident. But if that is not in the budget, it doesn't have to be some extravagant $3,000 experience. You can literally do your own makeup or have your bestie do your makeup, do your hair, and get photos, have your friend take photos with your iPhone. You know? And of course your bestie is gonna gas you up. So get done up with your bestie, go take some bomb pictures of each other, and then go for a cocktail or a mocktail. That is totally gonna help your confidence. Getting dressed up with your girls, laughing, taking pictures. Number 6, stick to your boundaries and principles. When you cross them, you are betraying yourself. I'll say that again. Stick to your boundaries. When you cross them, you betray yourself. When you have a boundary and either you don't keep that commitment to yourself, as in like you break the promise you made to yourself, or you set a boundary with someone and then you continue to let them break that boundary with you, you are betraying yourself. You're not following through with what you're telling yourself. You're not making yourself accountable and reliable. So, stick to your boundaries. The more you can rely on you to do what you said you were gonna do, the more you believe in yourself, the more you can trust yourself, rely on yourself, count on yourself, and that is gonna help with your confidence. Number 7, state your true preferences. This one ties in a little bit to the boundaries, stating your true preferences. sharing your true thoughts on what's about to transpire. An example, let's say like a dinner versus movie. You and your boyfriend, you're talking and you're like dinner versus movie, or you and your friends, and you have a preference. You would actually really rather do whichever. State that. State your preference. You know, when people are like, oh, whatever you pick, or oh, I'm fine with whatever. No, state your preference. It's not bossy, it's not rude, and it's not controlling. You're just stating your preference. Another example is like my fiance and I. I am more comfortable stating my preferences than he is, although he's a lot better now. But I was more comfortable stating my true preferences, so he would, maybe that would be the thing, like dinner or movie, and I'd be like, oh, dinner. Thinking like if he really had a preference, he would state it, is what I'm thinking in my head. So for him to say like, oh yeah, whatever you pick, to me in my head, I'm like, oh, okay, he is truly contented either way, so I'm the deciding factor. I'll pick dinner, or whatever the situation is, right? So in my head, we're doing what he also wants to do, but to him, he kind of felt like I was always deciding what we were doing, that I was maybe a little bossy. So state your preferences. In that particular situation, how we resolved that was, just because I'm stating my preferences more doesn't mean that I'm bossing and telling you what to do. You need to state your preferences, and, you know, if we have differing preferences, then we compromise, and that's like another topic. But, you know, I can't read your mind. I don't know what you'd rather do if you don't tell me. Stating your preferences is going to make you look confident as fuck, because you're not hesitating, you're not cowering, you're not fumbling, you're not like, oh, I don't know, whatever. Like, you're like, no, I don't want to do that. Maybe don't say it like that, but you know what I mean? You're like, no, I don't want to do that. No, I'm okay doing this. Yeah, that sounds great. Yes, I would love to do that. I would much prefer this over this. I would rather do this, but I'm happy to tag along if we do that. You know what I mean? Just state what you'd rather do. Number 8, wear your favorite color or a color that makes you happy. Wearing your favorite color or a color that makes you happy is going to boost your mood. And feeling good in a color or an outfit, or, you know, seeing a color that makes you smile, that's going to boost your mood and that's going to boost your confidence. So today I got creative and I did my makeup pink, and I have a pink gym outfit on, and that is the vibe for me today. Love it. Pink Barbie vibes. I'm doing full glam because I want to, and it's fun, and it's for me. Number 9, fake it till you make it. Yep. You are not always going to feel confident. It's not going to be the everyday. That's the human condition. So fake it till you make it. An example, just last week, I had to deliver a presentation in front of a crowd of at least 45 people on behalf of my business. And I have never delivered a speech ever. I mean, I did a high school play, but that was a high school play. That was the last time I've done anything in front of a crowd, was a pageant when I was in high school and a play. So to speak in front of a crowd again was very nerve-wracking. I was very nervous. And a lot of people came up to me after and said that I did such a good job, that I looked so natural up there, that they were like, have you delivered this presentation before? Like, they were asking if I do this and like travel around to competitions and do this presentation. And I said, no, like this is my first time. So fake it till you make it. I had like a different persona of confidence and I just faked it and I made it. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. This is the final look. I am obsessed. Thank you so much for watching my 9 things to do to feel more confident. I know you guys can do it. If I did it, you can do it. You deserve to feel like a bad bitch. These are the things you can do. Identify with that. Become that. Own that. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe and like. leave a comment, hit the bell, make sure you don't miss another video. XOXO. Till next time. These are the nails I got done today. They're pink marble. I'm in love. I hope you can learn from this video, get something from it, and maybe you can help me come up with the 10th thing. My stomach is grumbling. I need to go eat.